Hello, my friends, and welcome to another edition of Big Bill Anderson's Life Tours. Today I'm going to tell you a story about one of my wrestling matches from my younger days. It was on January 28th, 1984, in Los Angeles at the historic Olympic Auditorium. On this night, I was competing as one of the participants in a 20-man battle royal. It was a sellout crowd of over 11,000 fans coming to see this show promoted by the World Wrestling Federation and Vince McMahon. This was in the early days of the WWF expansion across the United States. I was among several Los Angeles-based wrestlers booked to wrestle this night, along with Wildman Jack Armstrong, Alberto Madril, Tony Rocco, the Golden Greek John Tolis, Irish Mickey Doyle, Alexis Smirnoff, and myself, Bill Anderson. Under contract superstars flown in for the event were Tony Gurria, Tiger Chung Lee, Sergeant Slaughter, Mr. Fuji, Mil Mascaras, Sal Balomo, Pat Patterson, the Iron Sheik, Mr. USA Tony Atlas, Ivan Putski, Tito Santana, Adrian Adonis, and the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant. A wrestling fan took some pictures of the Battle Royal that night and gave them to me a couple weeks after the match. They are not the greatest pictures, but I certainly appreciated any documentation of matches like this. The ring announcer was the late, great Lee Marshall, and the referee was legendary Red Shoes Dugan. I put an arrow pointing to me, wearing yellow and red in one of the photos as I was kicking Sergeant Slaughter, so you know which one is me. After all participants were introduced, it became pretty much a free-for-all, with everyone attacking someone else in an attempt to throw them over the top rope. However, my fate was sealed about 10 minutes into the match when Sergeant Slaughter threw me from one corner to another corner where a waiting Andre the Giant had his big size 22-inch boot held up high that caught me right in the side of my face. As I fell down on my back, dazed a bit, Andre laid across me like he was going to pin me. Then, one by one, 14 wrestlers, each weighing anywhere from 220 pounds to 280 pounds, proceeded to pile on top of Andre. Thankfully, Andre's body was absorbing the bulk of the bodies that was building up on top of us. 4 wrestlers were somewhere around the ring and paying no attention to the pile of bodies in the middle of the ring. Then Mil Mascaras, known for his high-flying dives from the top rope, climbed to the top turnbuckle and dove on top of the heaping bodies. That made 15 men on top of me. After the referee pounded the mat with a 3 count, signaling I had been eliminated, he slowly encouraged the wrestlers to slide off the huge pile of bodies. One by one they did, leaving Andre laying across me. The air had been totally knocked out of me. The referee signaled for a stretcher to come and take me back to the dressing room area. But if not for Andre absorbing a great majority of the weight on his monstrous back, I might have had broken ribs or even worse that night. I was carried out on a stretcher, as is seen here from a fan's photo. I obviously survived from the 15-man dog pile on me, and Andre went on to win the 20-man battle royal that night. something he had accomplished at least 100 times in his career. Andre the Giant was a bigger-than-life character of wrestling. I first met him in Portland, Oregon in January of 1974 before I began my wrestling career. We took a picture together that night. For the next 19 years, we crossed paths countless times in my capacity as a wrestler, referee, or ring announcer for the World Wrestling Federation. I had a great admiration for this giant of a man with a big heart. Sadly, Andre passed away in Paris, France on January 27th, 1993, at the young age of 46 from a heart attack while there attending his father's funeral. My friends, I hope I did not bore you with a look back 36 years ago on one of my professional wrestling matches. From time to time, I will share more stories if you care to listen. Please let me know down in the comments. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to watch Big Bill Anderson's life tours. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a beautiful day, my friends, and adios, amigos.